We are live for Game 3 of this series against the Badlands Big Sticks. Tommyknockers will be seeing them a few different times here in a few weeks. But we'll be back for the starting lineups for both teams. Want to give a huge shout out to the pregame show. Go check that out. You missed a helicopter land on center field and deliver the ball to Tommy the Tommyknocker, the mascot for the Tommyknockers. So we are going to do the national anthem. We'll be right back for the starting lineups for both teams.
Will you please rise for a moment of silence?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we are done with the national anthem, ready to get this ball game started. Let's go through the starting lineup for Game 3 for the Badlands Big Sticks. Leading off, number 23, Derek Jellos, right field, and then number 0, Ryan Stafford, the catcher. Number 7, Carson Ludmark, the center fielder in the third slot. And number 24, Angel De La Cruz at first base. Number 16, Matt Olive, the DH tonight. Number 22, Travis Ray Jr., the third baseman. Number 4, Wyatt Setian, the second baseman. Then number 10, Joe Osborne, the left fielder. And in the 9 slot, number 2, Alex Thurston, the shortstop. And on the mound, number 25, Joe Harris. And for your Mining City Tommyknockers, one second, folks. Sorry about that. As Seth Lucero, I was double checking this lineup because it was not correct. Seth Lucero is leading off, playing second base tonight, and Carter Dobrinsky in right field. Jake Mostello will DH. Nick Hansen will be the first baseman. David Melfi catching. Miles Hartsfield in left field. Mike Decker, the newest Tommyknocker, playing third base. Judah Wilbur at shortstop, and Hayden Brown is playing center field today as Justin Green is getting a rest day. We may see him later, though. But your starting pitcher for your Mining City Tommyknockers today, number 22, Zach Camp.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finale of this 6-game homestand. And we want to get it started, but we need your help. Fans, on the count of 3, we need a play ball out of you. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Leading off for the Badlands Big Sticks.
We are ready to go after we get the signal from the fans. Let's hop right into it. Leading off, Derek Gallows will face Zach Camp. First pitch of game 3. High outside, ball 1. And the 1-0. Outside, 2-0 for Zach Camp on Derek Gallows to lead off this ball game. Set delivery. Fouled off. 2-1 now on Gallows. Shout out to Timmy Carty, the youngest Carty son, as this will be the last game. Tom Carty will be in the Tommyknocker uniform as he goes back to his normal job. Delivery, and that is a first out, ground out to Jilla Wilbur. So next is the 2-hole hitter Ryan Stafford, wears number 0, catching today as Wilbur delivers to Hansen for that first out. Tommyknockers ended up losing yesterday in this 6-2 ball game and winning the first one of this series. So this is the rubber match, and that pitch is a strike as he takes his time to call that. Camp now, the 0-1. Delivery. Drops in, call the ball. And the 1-1 delivery from Zach Camp. Hit, fouled off. So we will have the 1-2 for Ryan Stafford as Camp trying to get these Tommyknockers through the inning with a 0 on the board. 1-2 delivery. Fouled off once again, 1-2. And we will settle in for the 1-2 here on Stafford once again. Ooh, swinging strike gets away from David Melfi as he will get to first base on the strikeout. Dropped ball. That brings up the center fielder, Carson Ludmark, after that swinging strikeout that got away from David Melfi. Just hit the tip of his glove. So Stafford is safe at first. So let's take a look at Ludmark here as he digs in. Played in 32 games in a .40 batting average. One of the top in the Expedition League. Delivery. Swing. Foul tip. 0-1 for Ludmark as Stafford thought that just got away from Melfi. David Melfi got the day off yesterday. It's nice to see him back in the lineup as Jake Mastillo catched yesterday's ball game. Oh, 1 from Zach Camp. Ooh, strike as he takes the time to call that strike there as he thought about swinging at it. Did not. It's called a strike. High. Camp will have the 0-2 now with a runner at first with 1 down. Top of the first. Game 3. Three Legends Stadium, Butte, Montana. As that one's hit, and that will be a catchable ball by Hayden Brown. Out, second out of the inning as Stafford will go back to first base. Beautiful day here in Butte, Montana. Got a little bit of rain, but that won't stop us. So Angel De La Cruz will come as that bat broke, it seems, on that hit. Let's jump into De La Cruz's stats here as he's played in 15 games for the Big Sticks. So .281 batting average. So with 2 down, Camp delivers. Outside, 1-0. Didn't get him to chase. So the 1-0 now. Delivery. Swinging strike, 1-1. Let's talk about Zach Camp here, your starting pitcher. Has appeared in 8 games, started 5 of them, has a 3-1 record, pitched 31 innings, has 32 strikeouts, only 9 walks, 4.06 ERA. One of the best pitchers on the Tommyknocker roster. 1-1. As that one's hit, and Hayden Brown running, but it is gone as De La Cruz has a 2-run shot off of Zach Camp to lead off the top of the first inning. So Tommyknockers will have adversity here as we will move on to the next batter in number 16, Matt Olive.
Number 16,
Angel De La Cruz has been hot all series. Delivery. No, called a ball. David Melfi shakes his head. 1-0. Delivery. Hit hard and high, but foul. As if that was straightened out, would have been trouble. 1-1 from Camp. Delivery inside. 2-1 to Olive. Camp just trying to get out of this inning now as he struck out the man. Should have ended the inning after a fly out, but ended up bringing up De La Cruz. 2-run shot. Down 2. Baseball is a game of inches. 3-1 now for Olive after that ball. Delivery. Hit right to Judah Wilbur. Grabs, throws, gets him. Ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Down 2 after that 2-run shot. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's going to be a great one. Shout out to Harrington Pepsi Company, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back. Tommyknocker fans down 2 after a 2-run shot with 2 outs from Angel De La Cruz. Tommyknockers will come up to bat for the first time in today's ball game. And Seth Lucero, the second baseman, will lead it off. After him, Carter Dobrinsky in right field and Jake Castillo DHing.
Number 6, second baseman, Seth Lucero.
So, number 25, Joe Harris on the mound. As we saw him in last week's series also. Every pitcher we faced, we've seen from the last series. Ended up with basically the same rotation. As that pitch is a ball to Seth Lucero to lead off this ball game in the bottom of the first for the Tommyknockers. Delivery. Hit through, leadoff single for Seth Lucero. Tommyknockers know they have to get rolling. Brings up Carter Dobrinsky, the right fielder. Let's talk about Joe Harris. Appeared in 5 games, started 4 of them. A 1-1 record, 8.46 ERA in 22 innings. We'll get the start here against the Tommyknockers. His last start was against the Tommyknockers. Ended up with the win. As Dobrinsky digs in now with Lucero at first. Delivery. Ooh, drops in. Nice pitch. 0-1 for Carter Dobrinsky. As that one had a late break into the zone. As that one is popped up. As Dobrinsky gets underneath of it and right to second base. First out of the inning as Seth Lucero stays at first. Brings up the DH, Jake Mastillo.
Number 12, Jake Mastillo.
Jake gets his practice swings in as we're about to hop in with 1 out. Seth Lucero at first, down 2. In game 3, rubber match game against the Badlands Big Sticks. Pickoff attempt as Lucero dives. No tag made. He was in safely. On deck after Jake Mastillo is Nick Hansen, the first baseman. Wears number 31. Tommyknockers in their black top, or excuse me, black hat, orange top, black bottoms today. Delivery inside as that hits Jake Mastillo. 2 on with 1 out. And it'll bring up Nick Hansen, the first baseman. So we have an injury here. It's Jake Mastillo. As for the trainer, I think that ball hit his hand. Hopefully he's okay here. As we take a brief pause. We have a shout out to our athletic trainer working on him. He's making jokes down there, so it doesn't seem to be anything he's upset about. So he'll jog down to first base, shaking his head with a laugh coming out. 2 runners on, 1 out. 2-run ball game as Nick Hansen digs in.
Number 31, first baseman Nick Hansen.
Hansen now will face Joe Harris with 2 on, 1 down. Bottom of the first inning in game 3. And here we go. First pitch from Harris. Delivered. Low, nice stop by Stafford as it's a ball. 1-0. Hansen digs back in. 1-0. Delivery. Hit hard. Just foul. Just foul. 1-1 count for Nick Hansen. As he just hit it too far to the left. So we'll have him back at the plate. 1-1. Nick, Grand Canyon baseball player, as well as Hayden Brown. As we get the 1-1 pitch. Hit a little chopper. Foul once again. 1-2. With 1 out and 2 on. So I was saying, Nick Hansen actually had the post-game interview Friday. And the win against the Badlands Big Sticks, which got retweeted by Grand Canyon University's Twitter account. Shout out to them. Got a fantastic player in Nick Hansen, as well as Hayden Brown. 1-2. Delivery. Hit high, but it's going to be a fly ball. Backing up. Makes the catch. An awkward catch there. As Lucero tags up, runners will be on the corners with 2 outs now, with David Melfi up to the plate.
Batting fifth for the Tommyknockers, catcher number 19, David Melfi.
Once again, Melfi had the day off yesterday. Gets back in the lineup today. Let's take a look at him. As he's appeared in 29 games for the Tommyknockers at .344 batting average. So now Melfi digs in. First pitch. Called a strike on that outside corner, 0-1. Here we go, 0-1. Delivering. Fouled off, 0-2 now for Melfi with 2 down and runners on the corners. 2-0 ball game. Tommyknockers have struggled to drive in the runs. Need to come in clutch today. On deck after Melfi is Miles Hartsfield. If Melfi can do something here, 0-2. Delivering. Hit, just missed that. 0-2, it stays. We'll have another 0-2 pitch for David Melfi. He's had a fantastic year for the Tommyknockers. Batting .344, but upset with himself as he believes he's more capable of batting in the 400 range. As that is a swinging strikeout. As we strand 2 on the bases in the bottom of the first. Zach Camp will be back on the mound for the top of the second. Don't go anywhere, folks. Have ourselves a ball game. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans, top of the second. Zach Camp back on the mound for his second inning of work. 2 scored in the top of the first off of a 2-run shot with 2 outs. Looking to put up a 0 here, keep it close for his team to come back with no lead safe here at Butte, Montana. Beautiful day here in Butte, Sunday. Hope you're tuning in to the YouTube feed with a visual as you get to see this amazing view, one of the best views in all of baseball. Delivery. Hit hard, high, and hits the wall as he thought it was gone. Gets to second still. So that's a double off of a deep hit ball that hits the wall. As Travis Ray Jr. definitely was walking thinking it was gone. And that's why he's only at second. Definitely could have made it 3, made it a contest at least. So now a leadoff double as Wyatt Setton, number 4, will dig in. Off attempt. Oh, safe as he tries to throw to second. And here we go. As Camp gets his pitch from Melfi. Check second, delivers home. Strike as he swings hard on that one, 0-1. Camp has some adversity here to begin off the top of the second. Looks at second. 0-1 delivery. Just outside, 1-1. Let's go here for the 1-1 from Zach Camp. Delivery. Runner goes. Nah. See, is out by a mile there. David Melfi not having it. First out of the inning. So that's a 1-1 count. Now Setting will step back in. 1-1. Delivery. Ooh, called a ball. 2-1. Two-one pitch from Camp. Hit high. It's gonna die out here as Hayden Brown going for it. Makes the catch. As that's carrying today, folks. That ball is carrying. As we have some wind today, this Sunday afternoon. So now, number 10, Joe Osborne will dig in. Man, first pitch delivered. Hit. Foul. 0-1 for Osborne. Tommyknockers down 2-0 here in the top of the second. Looking to keep that 2 on the board so they can chop away. 0-1. Hit back up the middle as he just hits it perfectly right back up where there's nobody. That's a 2-out single for Joe Osborne. We'll bring up the 9-hole hitter and number 2, Alex Thurston.
Shortstop number 2.
So here we go. Thurston gets his practice swings as he'll step in. As this is the last game at home for a week for the Tommyknockers as they hit the road to Caldwell, Idaho for their final time to play the Spuds this season. After that, Casper, Wyoming. Delivery. Hit hard and curving. Called foul. Can't really see down there as it just missed, and that was a big call for that ball to go foul. So he'll have to walk back. 0-1 as Wyatt Sutton was retired. Joe Osborne at first. And Alex Thurston up at the plate. Delivery. Swinging, foul tip, 0-2. As we'll take a look at Alex Thurston's stats for the year. Played in 24 games for the Big Sticks and has a .304 batting average. So this Big Sticks team has come alive in the second half of the season. Started off rough and then a big winning streak. Delivery. Swinging strikeout of Alex Thurston ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 deficit. Tommyknockers looking to chip away at that. Huge shout out to the Pita Pit, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 ball game. Big Six lead off the two-run shot in the top of the first. Miles Hartsfield will lead off this inning, playing left field tonight.
Left fielder, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
On deck after him, the third baseman, number 16, Mike Decker. Then shortstop, number 29, Judah Wilbur. But first, Miles Hartsfield will lead us off in the bottom of the second. Tommyknockers stranded 2 on in the bottom of the first. And first pitch to Hartsfield. Strike one. 0-1. Oh, delivery. Bunt goes foul. 0-2 now for Miles Hartsfield. Quick 0-2. These Tommyknockers have unfortunately seen a lot of that. Hartsfield ready for the 0-2. Delivery. Hit hard for Hartsfield, but right to the center fielder who makes the play and Ludmark. First out of the inning as Ludmark almost had that one go over his head. So Mike Decker will now come up.
Number 16, Mike Decker.
Hit that one hard, but unfortunately right to somebody. As they're playing more over and center that way. And here we go, delivery. As that's foul tipped by Mike Decker, 0-1. Mike, the newest Tommyknocker, as we're looking to add a few different faces in the coming weeks. Ever-changing rosters here in the Expedition League. 0-1. Delivery. Hit down first base. De La Cruz can't get it. As that, I don't think that would be an error because that was a hard hit ball. It would have been a nice snag by De La Cruz. The only error thing I could give him is not grabbing the ball correctly. Dropped it and eventually never picked it up until Mike Decker got to first base. So now Judah Wilbur will come up with Mike Decker at first. Infield single. And Wilbur, first pitch, chopped away. 0-1 for Judah Wilbur. And the 0-1, delivering. Fouled off, 0-2 now for Judah Wilbur. Oh, 2. Wilbur's ready. Decker at first. Delivering. Hit. Foul ball. 0-2 once again for Judah Wilbur. Shout out to Coach Tom Cardy, coaching first base today as an assistant coach to Brandon Cowan before he leaves. This is his final game as a Lion City Tommyknocker coach. Big shout out to him and good luck in the future, as there was no animosity in between this decision, as he's doing what's best for him and his career, and we respect that here with the Tommyknockers, as we want to give people opportunities to move on in their career, and that includes the coaches that come here. It's Judah Wilbur, 0-2 as he's been battling. As there's a step off at the mound, as De La Cruz was a little late getting back into position. 0-2, delivery. Swing, as that one hit off the plate, back to the catcher. 0-2 once again as Judah Wilbur sees another pitch. 0-2. Delivering. High. 1-2 for Judah Wilbur. One, two now. As Wilbur's battled. Delivering. Hit and fouled off. Once again, 1-2. As Judah Wilbur continues at the plate. On deck, Hayden Brown, number 32, playing center field today. So now 1-2, delivery. It's a little chopper. De La Cruz can't get there as Decker goes 3, no, goes back. Back safely as Coach Jacob Schubert, third base coach and hitting coach, told him to stay as Decker thought he was going to go 3. Just gets back in time on that throw from right field to second base. So Hayden Brown will come up with 1 down and 2 on after that Judah Wilbur chop hit that De La Cruz just couldn't grab. Bounced over his head. Brown, the 9-hole hitter tonight for the Tommyknockers, playing center field. Delivery. Ball, nice stop by Stafford. Stops the runners advancing. 1-0 with 1 out. Delivery. See, sets and checks second. Comes home. Inside, low, 2-0 now to Hayden Brown. On deck, the second baseman tonight, Seth Lucero. Leadoff hitter for the Tommyknockers. As Brown, 2-0 count, 1 out, 2 on. Delivery. Swinging strike there, 2-1. As these fans have started filling into Three Legends Stadium in this 4th of July Sunday. Happy birthday, America. Greatest country in the world. 2-1. Delivering. Swinging strike again. 2-2 now for Hayden Brown. So Harris, 2-2 on Brown with 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning here. Game 3. Timeout at the plate for Hayden Brown, with this 2-2 pitch coming his way shortly. Delivery. Called a strikeout on that outside corner. 2 down now, as you can clearly see Hayden Brown's frustration there, as Seth Lucero digs in with 2 down now. Carter Dobrinsky in the on-deck circle if Lucero can get on. 2 outs, 2 on, down 2 here for the Tommyknockers. And first pitch to Lucero. It's a fly ball, and it's going to be caught out there by the left fielder, and we strand 2 more in the bottom of the second. To the top of the third we go. 2-0 ball games. That Camp back on the mound. Don't go anywhere, folks. Big shout out to Butte Auto. Go check them out, folks. Proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. Ball game off the 2-run shot from De La Cruz in the first. Delivery. Sheet off again here in the top of the third. Pitch here, delivered. Seth Lucero to Gallows, who was with 1 out. We will now have the 2-hole. So we look at Ryan's 2-1. The 2-1 delivery as that rolls down the berm. Expedition League and Mining City Tommyknockers. Grabs 2 down. So now in the outside corner. Forward. Gotta be careful pitching. Oh, as to Jimmy John's, a proud sponsor. As Joe Harris is Carter Dobrinsky. Hit him on the flag. Out. 0-2 delivery. Check swing. Says he goes. Strikeout of Carter Dobrinsky. That brings up Jake Mastillo. After that, Nick Hansen, the first baseman.
Number 12, Jake Mastillo.
Harris has 1 down in the bottom of the third, has 2 scoreless bottom halves, with stranding 2 runners in each inning. Him, right? Hit hard, but foot. Oh. So that one.
Number 31.
Fouled ball to Cruz, who grabs it for Joe Harris. Huge shout out. Of it. Brinsky, your Mining City Tommyknockers. Joe Harris back on the mound for his 4th inning of work. 3 shutout innings so far. Delivery. Hit back up the middle, and that gets down. David Melfi, leadoff, single. That'll bring up Miles Hartsfield, the left fielder tonight, with nobody out, runner at first.
Left fielder number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Oh, Melfi field, Decker tonight. Badlands. A little chop. Not forward to here. Second. Check it second. He has 1 home run on the year. Huge shout. We are back. Time by. They went right to him, and he just caught it, not thinking about it. 3rd out. 0-2 delivery. Hit through. As there'll be a play at the plate. Not in time. Tie ball game. Judah Wilbur, 2-run RBI single as David Melfi comes across. As does Miles Hartsfield. That brings up your center fielder tonight, number 32, Hayden Brown. 2-2 ball game. 2 on, no outs. Delivery. Bunt, it gets down. They're going to be a play at home. Gets him. First base. As he looked to third to see if he could make the throw. Could not. Took the out at first. Hayden Brown hustling down. Moved the runners over in the sacrifice. That brings us to the top of the order. Seth Lucero, second baseman, will be up with 1 down, 2 on, both in scoring position. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the 4th. In game 3 here at Three Legends Stadium in Butte, Montana. Gorgeous Sunday night. Great crowd here, 4th of July. And now, delivery. Hit up high. It's carrying a little bit. It'll be a play at the plate, it looks like. Yes. Safe as both runners advance. Mike Decker makes it home. 3-2 ball game with a runner 90 feet away, 2 outs. Sacrifice RBI there by Seth Lucero. We'll bring up Carter Dobrinsky with a man 90 feet away and Judah Wilbur.
Right fielder, number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
Seth Lucero still a little upset with himself. He felt like he could have hit that better. But we'll take the sacrifice RBI. Carter Dobrinsky up now to face Joe Harris. 3-2 ball game. 3 runs have scored, bottom of the 4th. Delivering. Hitting it hard. Carter Dobrinsky, goodbye. Not even going to guess it. Let's go. 2-run shot for Carter Dobrinsky. 5-2 ball game here in Butte, Montana. He smacked it, folks. No doubt about it for me. I've watched a few of those in my day here. Gets the chain out, the new Tommyknockers chain for the homers. And that brings up Jake Mastillo now with 2 down. 5 runs have crossed in the bottom of the 4th. 5-2. He hung that ball up there. Carter Dobrinsky said, "Thank you, sir." His 10th of the year. Delivery. Hit and caught by the center fielder as that one hangs too high as Jake Mastillo hit it hard, but too high to center field. 3 outs now. 5 cross in the bottom of the 4th. 5-2 ball game. To the top of the 5th we go. Zach Camp back out. Don't go anywhere, folks. No lead safe as the Tommyknockers will need to add on. Big shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. Good. We are back, folks. 5-run, bottom of the 4th, top of the 5th now. 5-2 ball game. As Wyatt Sutton, number 4.
Second baseman Wyatt Setian.
Delivery. Hit, popped up, foul. 0-1, trying to get a run back on that swing. Zach Camp back on the mound for his 5th inning to work in line for the win now if he can keep this score below 5. The 0-1 pitch delivery. Hit. Can't be grabbed by Judah Wilbur, who lays out and just lays there for a second. Knows that he couldn't grab that. Nice effort out there by Judah Wilbur, as that is a leadoff single. So Joe Osborne, the left fielder, number 10, will dig in now with 1 on to lead off the top of the 5th, as they look to match the Tommyknockers now, who put up 5 in the last inning to go up by 3. And Camp to Osborne. Hit high. That one's gone. As it is a 5-4 ball game now. 2-run shot off Zach Camp. As Joe Osborne needs to just give the Tommyknockers a trophy for all of his home runs this year, as he is at the top of the lineup, or top of the league in home runs, and it's all because of the Tommyknockers.
Shortstop number 2, Alex Thurston.
I'm interested to see how many he had before playing Mining City, as he's had at least 5 or 6 on us. So brings up Alex Thurston now after that 5-run inning, and we're only up 1 now. 5-4 delivery. Is that one? Ball. 1-0 to Thurston now. No outs, top of the 5th. I said no lead safe here in Mining City. Delivery. As that's hit foul. The 1-1 now. Pitch. Strike. 1-2. As Camp all set. 1-2. Delivery. Outside. 2-2. Looking at this, he has 8 homers, and 4 of them are against Mining City. As that's Joe Osborne. Out of his 8 homers, half of them are against Mining City in the last week and a half. 2-2. Delivery. Hit and popped up as David Melfi will get underneath of it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that brings us to the top of the order. Number 23, Derek Gellows, right field.
For the Badlands Big Sticks, number 23, right fielder Derek Gellows.
It's pretty incredible, folks. 4 homers in the last week, and 4 of them against Mining City out of his 8. So Gallows will dig in now to face Camp. Delivery. Back up the middle. Grab by, oh no, just couldn't grab it. As that is a single there by Gallows with 1 out. As they hit it just past Camp. So Stafford will dig in now with 1 out and a man on first. 1-run ball game. All 4 runs for the Big Sticks are on homers. 2 hits that account for 4 runs. So 5-4 ball game. Delivery. Hit foul as there was a hard swing. 0-1. as Camp takes a breath, steps back on the mound. 0-1 to Stafford. Too high and inside, 1-1. And the 1-1 as Camp looks over at first base. Delivers. Hit through the gap. Out to Hartsfield as there's back-to-back singles with 1 out. De La Cruz now. No, excuse me, it's number 7, Carson Ledmark. I get confused every time the on-deck batter comes up and grabs the bat. I think they're walking up to the plate. So Carson Ledmark will come in with 2 on, 1 out. Down 1 after a 2-run shot already this inning. Made it 5-4. So Camp, adversity here in the top of the 5th. And delivery from Zach Camp. Strike. Outside, breaking ball, 0-1. Camp, 0-1. Delivery. Hit. Judah Wilbur grabs it, throws to first, high, off the bag. He is safe. Everyone's safe. Error throw by Judah Wilbur. As that one was grabbed behind second base, it would have been a great play. I don't think he deserves that. And now we'll have a conversation with the bases loaded. 1 out. So don't go anywhere, folks, as there'll be some movement in the bullpen. We'll be back right after this. We are back, folks, as De La Cruz digs in with 1 out, bases loaded. Top of the 5th inning, 5-4, Tommyknocker led ball game. Zach Camp trying to get out of here. So Camp will set. Delivers. Drops in, that's a strike. 0-1. As once again, there is somebody warming up in the bullpen. Looks like Jonathan Zayas. As this will probably be Camp's last inning. 0-1 from Zach Camp. Delivery. Hit, and that will be grabbed, but it'll be a sacrifice that will score 1. So runners will be on the corners. 2 outs. 5-5 ball game now as we're tied. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Excuse me. Runners on the corners. As a sacrifice, scores the man from third and moves the runner from second to third. That brings up Matt Olive. 5-5 ball game. Camp looking to just make this a tie ball game. As David Melfi will give some signs. And we will have Matt Olive step in. He is the DH tonight. 5-5 ball game. Delivery. Hit hard. We'll get down as that scores 1. It's going to score 2. So that's 2 more that cross. 5-run inning answered right back. 7-5 now. Tommyknockers down. Runner at second. That's a 2-run RBI double. So Zach Camp has now been hit hard in the top of the 5th.
Third baseman,
As Travis Ray Jr. digs in.
Ray Jr.
As we are back down 2 once again after scoring 5 in the bottom of the 4th. They match the 5 with the 2-run lead they already had. So Camp trying to get out of this inning now. Down 2. Check second. Delivers home. Swinging strike. Foul tip. 0-1. Once again, runner at second after 5-run inning. Answered right back. The 0-1 now from Camp to Travis Ray Jr. Delivery. Fouled off. 0-2 now. Zach Camp trying to get out of this inning. Down 2 now after the 5 runs have crossed. For Travis Ray Jr. Runner at second and Olive. 2 outs. Delivery. Outside, doesn't get him to go. 1-2. One, two. After that ball, Zach Camp trying to get out of this inning after 5 have been crossed. Delivery. High. As there's a issue there. Gets the runner. Nobody there to throw it to. Even after 2 pump fakes, nobody went over there. That's an issue. 2-2. 2-2 now for Camp. Delivery. Called a ball too high. 3-2. Full count pitch now to Travis Ray Jr. Camp delivers. Walks him as that's a ball. And that brings up Wyatt Sutton. So 2 on, 2 out. He'll be back up after leading off this inning. 5 runs have crossed. Delivery. Outside ball. 1-0 to Sutton. With 2 on, 2 out. 7-5 ball game now. Delivery. Called a ball. 2-0. Interesting. So 2-0 now to Setian. Delivery. Swinging strike. 2-1. So 2-1. Delivery. Oh, that one's called a ball. 3-1. That's 2 That looked pretty good over the plate. 3-1. So the 3-1 pitch. Delivery. High. Walks him. Bases will be loaded with 2 outs. As we'll have a conversation here as head coach Brandon Cowan comes out. We will see if that camp is done for the day. It looks like it, as Jonathan Zayas is walking down into the game. He'll come in with the bases loaded, 2 outs. 7-5 ball game.
Tommyknockers on the road or at home, and you can listen to the Tommyknockers while they're on the road.
So we'll be back right after this, folks. Jonathan Zayas on the mound here in replace of Zach Camp. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Delivery. Called a ball to Joe Osborne, 1-0.
Now at the plate for Badlands, number 10 left fielder Joe Osborne.
Big Sticks and Tommyknockers here. Some Exhibition League with that action. College summer.
1-0.
A Lewis Division game. Final game of this weekend series before the
Delivery.
Get an off day tomorrow.
High, 2-0.
Big Sticks have 7 runs right now. Bases loaded and 2 away. Last time, Big Sticks scored double digits. They have
2-0.
each of their last 7 games.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. And Zayas delivers. Hit and fouled off, 2-1.
Fouls it off out of play on the right field side. 2 balls and 1 strike. Osborne has hit 9 home runs this season, and 5 of the 9 home runs have been off of Tommyknocker pitcher. So something about playing.
And here we go, 2-1.
Osborne makes him want to do so every day. 2-1, 2 away.
Zayas sets 2-1 pitch. Delivery. Swinging strike. 2-2. So Zayas, the 2-2 now, trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. 2-2 pitch. Gets away. It will score a run on the wild pitch. So now a 8-5 ball game. Full count for Joe Osborne. 2 in scoring position, as there's now a 6-run inning in the top of the 5th. 8-5, down 3. So, full count pitch, delivery. Strikeout ends the inning as one crosses on the wild pitch. 8-5 ball game. Tommyknockers have to make it up. We'll be back, folks. Huge shout out to Butte Brewing Company, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. Go have yourself a Tommyknocker beer. We'll be back right after this. Nick Hansen will lead off the bottom of the 5th inning after 6 cross. It's an 8-5 ball game. Down 3 are the Tommyknockers. Delivery. High. So that first pitch from Harris is a ball. He's on his 5th inning of work now, as that Camp is in line for the loss. Delivery. Ooh. Strike. 1-1. One pitch to Hansen. Hit, popped up. Grabbed for the first out.
Batting second, catcher number 19, David Melfi.
One away for David Melfi, who's 1 for 2. Struck out first.
So with 1 out, David Melfi, your catcher, comes up to bat. Where's number 19? The Big Sticks are in a red hat, blue jersey, and red pants for the 4th of July.
One away.
Delivery.
Melfi at the plate in the first pitch.
Drops inside. Ball. 1-0.
1-0. Several other games going on in the Expedition League right now.
As he digs back in.
Swept the Hastings Sodbusters. In a
Tommyknockers have to make up a deficit now. Down 3. Delivery.
1-0 to Melfi.
Swinging strike. 1-2 on David Melfi.
Nebraska Pioneers who came back. The league game against
On deck is Miles Hartsfield.
They're in Colville, Idaho, the 5th inning. In the 7th, the Fremont Blue League, the Surfside Saberdogs 10.
Back in for the 1-1.
They're minor. And here, the Trappers lead the Sunfish 4-3 in the 8th.
Delivery. Fouled off. 1-2 now for David Melfi.
Just now getting underway, the Weed City Whiskey Jacks and the Casper Horseheads. They're scoreless in the top of the first.
As Melfi will step out and get his gloves right, get the
Back into that double.
grip good. We are ready to go in this 1-2. 1 out, bottom of the 6th.
7-inning game. 1-2.
1-2 pitch.
No runners on.
Delivery.
In the bottom of the 5th, the pitch on its way.
Hit right to the shortstop.
Shortstop Thurston.
Throw gets him as he is out for the 2nd out. That brings up Miles Hartsfield with 2 down.
Left fielder number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today, also walked. That's Hartsfield.
Quick 2 outs here after a 6-run top inning to match the 5 put up in the 4th. Down 3 are the Tommyknockers 8-5.
Big sticks in all red, white, and blue. 4th of July holiday. Sticks in their red, navy blue cap.
And the first pitch to Miles Hartsfield.
Navy blue jersey with red sleeves and a red
Strike 1. 0-1.
first pitch to Hartsfield. Called strike. Over the plate. 0-1. As ball has gotten away from the bullpen there for the big sticks. So I mentioned the old school bullpens here at Three Legends.
So 0-1. Sorry about that, folks, as the ball came in from the bullpen. Stopped play.
Nothing like sectioning them off from the rest of the field. It's just the mountain home.
0-1 delivery now to Hartsfield.
But the kicker is
Outside. 1-1.
now the way that they throw when they warm up is toward home plate here at Three Legends Stadium, so it's liable to have a few pitches get away from the bullpen and head straight towards home plate.
And now the 1-1.
Stop play for a bit.
Delivery.
It's a 1-1 count from here.
Hit. Just missed, but the second baseman grabs it. Throws. Gets him. 3rd out of the inning. 8-5. It stays. To the top of the 6th we go. Jonathan Zayas back out on the mound. We'll be back, folks, right after this. We are back, folks. Top of the 6th inning, 8-5 ball game. Jonathan Zayas on the mound to face Alex Thurston, the 9-hole hitter for these Badlands Big Sticks, they lead by 3. First pitch from Jonathan Zayas. That's a strike. They call it a ball, 1-0. As David Melfi turns around and asks, what in the world? I don't know where that missed, folks, but I'm not behind the plate, 1-0. As that one called a strike, 1-1. That's a bit confusing. As we have the 1-1 for Thurston. Delivery. Hit, and Judah Wilbur runs up, grabs it, throws, gets him. First out for Jonathan Zayas. We go to the top of the order, number 23, Derek Gellows. As Zayas attempts to keep this a 3-run ball game. Keep the Knockers in it. As no lead is safe in Butte, Montana, folks. That is my saying. Trademark it. First pitch to Gellows. Over his head as that one slips out. Digs it back in. 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Two-0 pitch now to leadoff hitter Gellows. 3-0. 3-0 pitch. Apologize as my computer makes noises. Hit high and hard, but it's going to die. Hits the wall. As he's going to go 3. No, stays at 2. So 1 out double. Another one off the wall. So that brings up Ryan Stafford with a runner at second and 1 out for Zayas.
Number 0, catcher Ryan Stafford.
So Zayas will now face Stafford. 1 out, runner at second. Delivery. Ball, 1-0. Delivery. Just missed that one. 1-1, he knows that. So Zayas now 1-1 on Stafford with a runner at second, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, 8-5 ball game. Check second. Delivers home. Low, 2-1 on Stafford. And Zayas, 2-1 delivery. Fouled off, 2-2. Is he sure he feels like he just missed that one too. So with the 2-2, 1 out, runner at second, Zayas will set. Delivery. Fouled off, 2-2, it stays. 2-2 once again as Stafford mentally gets ready, steps back in, gets comfortable as he missed 3 pitches here, just missed them. 2-2 delivery. Hit. That one goes foul. 2-2 as he's just wanting to get one on there. Hope he swings and misses. 2-2. Once again, 2-2. Sets. Check second. Delivers home. Hit and popped up as Judah Wilbur calls for it. The wind's blowing a little bit, but grabbed for the second out. Runner at second. Back to Zayas, as that brings up Carson Ludmark now with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. 8-5 ball game. Zayas trying to keep it that way, as the Tommyknockers need 3 runs to tie it. Delivery outside, ball 1. One 0 delivery from Zayas. Strike 1-1-1. Delivery popped up, should be playable as Decker backs up, makes the catch. Zayas keeps it 8-5. We got to capitalize here as the Tommyknockers come up to bat. Huge shout out to Montana Rib and Chop House for being a proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. Fans, bottom of the 6th inning here. Matt Decker will lead off for the Mining City Tommyknockers. Down 3. Got to get something rolling here. So Decker digs in to lead off, bottom of the 6th here. Game 3, final game at home for the week. First pitch to Decker. Hit back up the middle. As Mike Decker is thrown out. So the first out of the inning there.
Shortstop, number 29, Judah Wilbur.
Nothing you can do there but give applause. That brings up Judah Wilbur. Delivery. Ball, 1-0. As that's hit, and that one gets through as Judah Wilbur will be on first. As Judah waves at the Big Sticks dugout as they've been a little chippy. As the umpire gets on to him about that.
Center fielder, number 32, Hayden Brown.
It's funny. I promise you that it's been chippy back and forth with these guys as Judah Wilbur's laughing. Just a little competition, nothing bad. As the second base umpire, outfield umpire, gets onto him. Delivering. Ball down as they throw. Oh, Taylor Cruz on that ankle. Hopefully he's all good. Yes, looks like it. Ball 1-0 as Wilbur gets back to first. Delivery. Swinging strike on Hayden Brown, who's at the plate, number 32, center fielder today. 1-1 to Hayden Brown. Delivery. Foul tip. 1-2. Tommyknockers down 3 in this 8-5 ball game. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Judah Wilbur at first. 1-2 count on Hayden Brown. From Joe Harris on the mound for his 6th inning of work. After going from the loss to the win. Gets him as he is out. Second out.
Second baseman, number 6.
2 outs now. Seth Lucero will dig in. 2 outs. Runner at first. Delivery. Outside. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch to Lucero. Outside. 2-0 now for Lucero. On deck after that, Carter Dobrinsky with 2 down. So the 2-0 now to Seth Lucero, having himself a good year for the Tommyknockers. Runner goes. Foul tip as that goes off Lucero. 2-1. Judah Wilbur went for the steal there as hit and run situation, it seemed. And here we go, 2-1. 2-1 delivery. Swinging strike, 2-2. High outside ball there. 2-2. Seth Lucero. 2 outs. Runner at first. Pick off attempt as he gets him. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th.
We have our final contestant of the Udano dice roll.
As the umpire does nothing about the chirping from the big sticks, but gets on to Judah Wilbur. Interesting situation. We go to the top of the 7th. We'll be back. Big shout out to D Motors, a proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We are back, folks. Top of the 7th inning, 8-5 ball game. Jonathan Zayas back on to try to keep it that way after interesting end to the bottom half of the 6th. We will continue.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Big Sticks.
Angel De La Cruz will lead off.
24 first baseman Angel De La
The top of the 7th.
De La Cruz, Olive, and Travis Ray Jr. The batters due up for the Big Sticks. Top of the 7th.
Zayas sets, delivers,
City Tommyknockers.
hit, and that's foul.
It's over the fence to the left of the foul pole. So it's going to be the first. One home run today. And I think as soon as
Sorry about that, folks. 0-1 delivery here to De La Cruz.
the 0-1 to De La Cruz from the lefty side.
Fouled off, 0-2 now. As he smiles over at the dugout.
His only hit of the day. He struck out in the 4th. Also an RBI sacrifice fly in the 5th. So he has 3 RBIs today.
So again, this is the final game of the 3-game series, and the last one at home. For the Tommyknockers hit the road. 0-2 pitch. High from Zayas, 1-2. Hit the road for 3 games in Caldwell, Idaho against the Spuds, and then 3 games in Casper, Wyoming. 1-2 pitch. Bouncer, 2-2. And set. Delivery. Popped up. Hayden Brown makes the catch. That was an awkward one, but it gets done. First out of De La Cruz. Brings up Matt Olive, the DH.
Olive.
Mining City participated in the 4th of July parade here in Butte. It's an awesome experience for everybody. Enjoyed the love they received. First pitch. Hits. Fair as that gets down. As he's going to second, it'll be a stand-up double. So that'll be a 1-out double for Matt Olive. It brings up Travis Ray Jr. with 1 out.
Number 22, third baseman Travis Ray Jr.
The name of the game for the Tommyknockers has been giving up a lot of runs. Giving up way too many runs to allow their bats to keep up. And that's been the struggle as the pitching's been trying to find the ground. Zayas will have a man at second, 1 out. 8-5 ball game. Delivery. Hit and fouled off. 0-1. And what I mean by that is 5 runs in a normal baseball game should be enough to win. Instead, it's 8-5, and you give up 8. And then the bats have to try to keep up. So now the 8-5 game in front of us is David Melfi gets a nice stop there. 1-1 on Travis Ray Jr. with 1 out and a runner at second base. 8-5 ball game. So Travis Ray Jr. will dig back in, 1-1. Sets. Delivery, 1-1. Swinging strike, 1-2 now on Travis Ray Jr. On deck is Wyatt Setien. Beautiful day here in Butte, Montana on a Sunday, 4th of July. As it's been an overcast day, got a little rain, much needed in this dry area. 1-2. As he checks second and delivers home. Ooh, just misses. 2-2. So Travis Ray Jr. will dig in. 2-2 from Zayas with a runner in scoring position at second, 1 out. Takes second and delivers home. Popped up, could be in play. Dobrinsky runs, grabs it, throws it in. As the runner stays at second. Nice play by Carter Dobrinsky out there in right field.
Second
2
baseman,
outs
number
now.
4, Wyatt Setien.
As Wyatt Setien comes in, 2 outs. This has been an issue for the Tommyknockers. His runner's scoring with 2 outs. As Jonathan Zayas needs to sit him down and keep this a 3-run ball game. First pitch to Setien. Delivery. Swinging strike as he looks to send that one down to the uptown area of Butte. 0-1. So now the 0-1. Delivery. Good stop by Melfi. 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Top of the 7th. 8-5 ball game. Big Six lead. 1-1 count on Wyatt Setien with 2 outs. Runner at second. Jonathan Zayas. Check second. Delivers home. Hit and popped up. Should be playable. Maybe. The wind might take it. No. Decker misses it. As we will have another pitch here for Setien. 1-2. Let's see if that's a big play here with Setien getting another pitch. The 1-2. 2 outs. The 1-2. Delivery. Strikeout as he gets down, has to throw it. And that is the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch, folks. 8-5 ball game. Tommyknockers need to get rolling. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Bottom of the 7th, 8-5 ball game. Seth Lucero batting as Mason Hoover comes in defensive change at the 3rd base. Joe Harris on the mound for his 7th inning of work. Ball, the first pitch to Lucero, 1-0. As fans getting their refreshments and stuff for the 7-inning stretch, getting back into the stands. 1-0 pitch. That's a ball. 2-0. Good eye from Lucero. On deck is Carter Dobrinsky in this 3-run deficit ball game. Bottom of the 7th inning. 2-0 pitch. 3-0 pitch. 3 straight balls as Joe Harris's placement's a little weird. There is someone warming up in the bullpen as he's in his 7th inning of work in line for the win. 8-5, 3-0 delivery. High. Oh, calls it a strike. As that gets to Lucero to crack a smile. 3-1. So to the 3-1 now. Delivery. Hit and hit hard and high as it's carrying. Gets down and hits the fence as Lucero goes 3. Slides. Gets him at third base. As Seth Lucero has now been ejected from the ball game. As this crowd is rowdy, folks.
Second baseman Seth Lucero has been ejected from the ballgame.
As we will let you listen to this, folks. Coach Jacob Schubert had to grab him and push him back. As we wait for Seth Lucero to come out. We will be back right after this, folks.
Number 11, Carter Dobrinsky.
We are back, folks, after that interesting time. Seth Lucero has been ejected from the ball game. Delivery. 1-0. I'm not allowed to have an opinion, so I'll let the crowd give you that one. 1-0. Delivery. 2-0. As Seth Lucero gets tagged out at third base and then ejected without a warning, just straight ejected. 2-0.
You know how little league games can get. 2-0. That's what it feels like right now. One away, I should say.
3-0 now to Carter Dobrinsky. Delivery. Strike. 3-1. Popped up. In play. 2 outs. As Carter Dobrinsky will fly out.
Designated hitter, number 12, Jake Mastillo.
So now it will be Jake Mastillo. I hope you are all watching on YouTube, as this has been an interesting one. 8-5 delivery. Foul tip. Yeah! As a foul tip just missed it. 0-1. So Jake Mastillo back in on 1. 2 outs. It's only the second player ejection I've seen this year. One in Western Nebraska, which once again had no warning. Just tossed him instantly. 1-1.
where he gave up 5 runs, things kind of snowballed.
These guys starters.
He shut out the Tommyknockers and everything, kept them off score.
Hit and popped up, and that will be a fly out to right field. Out for the third out. And we will go to the top of the 8th inning. Tommyknockers will be back out. We'll see who comes in. Matt Krieger will probably come in to play.
This will be your last chance to
No, Matt Morgan will come in, and Matt Krieger.
stop in the middle of the 8th inning.
We'll figure this out, folks, when we get back right after this. We are back, folks. 8-5, down 3. Top of the 8th, Jonathan Zayas back on the mound, as it looks like there'll be some warming up in the bullpen for the Tommyknockers. What a inning, the last inning. That's all I can say. We continue. Delivery. Ball, 1-0. This is Joe Osborne, the left fielder. 1-0 delivery. Swing and strike, 1-1. What a momentum killer the call out at third was to start off last inning, as it looked promising, and then an out switches the momentum. Delivery. And baseball is a game of momentum. Best thing you can do is not get the out. But he had to try to take third there, as it was a deep ball. No blame on Seth Lucero. I'm not sure what he said, as he was tossed instantly. 2-1. My second player ejection, as I said, that I've witnessed where there was no warning at all. It was instant. You gone. 2-2.
Okay, just getting word that Miles Hartsfield has moved from left field to shortstop. Judah Wilbur has been taken out.
Delivery.
Matt Morgan is in at left field.
Fouled off. 2-2. Defensive changes as Matt Morgan in left field, Krieger at second, and Hartsfield to shortstop. Judah Wilbur taken out, I'm sure, because of the chirping that went on, and Seth Lucero gets tossed. They aren't going to risk Judah Wilbur getting tossed either, as I'm sure that's a game suspension for Seth Lucero. 2-2. Delivery. Hit just off the glove, as Decker can't grab that. Nice play to try to get it. And Joe Osborne has the leadoff hit.
Shortstop, number 2, Alex Thurston.
Alex Thurston digs in now, the 9-hole hitter. Top of the 8th inning, 1 on, no outs for Jonathan Zayas, as the bullpen is working for the Tommyknockers. And Zayas checks first and sets. Delivers. Strike. 0-1. 0-1. Delivery. Low. 1-1. Zayas trying to keep it a 3-run inning as he has the last 2. 1-1. Delivery. Fouled off. 1-2 for Thurston. As we get reset here. 1-2 on Thurston. We're in the top of the 8th inning here in Butte, Montana in game 3. 1-2 delivery. High. 2-2. Two pitch now from Jonathan Zayas to Alex Thurston. Delivery, runner goes. Popped up. As the runner is back safely. They throw to first anyway. First out. So that is a fly out to center for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 23, Derek Gallos.
Number 23, Derek Gallows now will step up. He is the leadoff hitter with 1 out and a runner at first base. Off attempt, back easy, no tag. Delivery. So that's a ball for the first pitch there. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch delivers. Strike. 1-1. So this umpire does take his time calling the strike. You have to wait a second. 1-1. Delivery. That one low. Good eye there. 2-1. He wanted it, but didn't go. Two-1 for Gallows from Zayas. 1 out, runner at first. Delivery. Hit and ripped hard just over Matt Krieger as Dobrinsky will grab it and runner stays at second. And that is a single back-to-back with 1 out. So that will now bring up the second hole, number 0, Ryan Stafford. So Zayas now will face adversity. Top of the 8th. He's pitched a beautiful ball game. Besides that wild pitch in the relief appearance in the top of the 5th. Delivery. Inside as he pulls back the bunt attempt. 1-0, trying to move the runners over. With 2 on and 1 out. One-0. Delivery. Swing and strike. 1-1. Once again, it's the top of the 8th. Tommyknockers down 3-8-5. 1-1. Count. 1 out. 2 on. Seth Lucero was just ejected last inning. First Tommyknocker player to be ejected all year. And only the second I've seen in general, as that one's hit. A little pop-up. Drops in fair territory. Bases loaded for Jonathan Zayas and 1 out. Carson Ludmark up to bat now as that one couldn't have dropped anywhere worse for the Tommyknockers, as that dropped right where Nick Hansen couldn't grab it and right where Carter Dobrinsky couldn't grab it.
Number 7, center fielder Carson Lundmark.
So Zayas, adversity, as this game is on the verge of being blown open. 8-5. Delivery inside, almost hits Ludmark. 1-0. Bases are loaded. A walk scores a run. 8-5 right now. Trying to keep it that way for any hope for these Tommyknockers, as they've struggled at the plate other than the 5-run inning in the 4th. Ball 2-0, called too low. So now the 2-0. Delivery. Low. 3-0 from Zayas. Sets. 3-0 pitch. Delivery. Walks him. Bases loaded. Walk. Scores a run. 9-5. As the first run responsible for Zayas crosses. And that's also been the name of the game, folks. Too many runs allowed, and most of them in the back half by relief pitching that gives up the runs. Back-to-back days now, the Tommyknockers starters have been hit, as Wellman and Camp were hit today, as Camp had a nice game going until the top of the 5th, where Zayas came in. Now De La Cruz is up, 1 out, bases loaded. Zayas, they'll stay with him with the bases loaded, 1 out, as this game is on the verge of being blown wide open, as I just said. So, Zayas now to De La Cruz. Delivery. Strike 1. 0-1 in the outside corner. Zayas in a big adversity situation here. Already walked 1 in with the bases loaded, 1 out. Tommyknockers have 6 batting outs to make up whatever deficit that we get left with here. Delivery. Hit and popped up, as that will be a sacrifice most likely, as Dobrinsky will grab it. Throws offline, grabbed by Melfi. Runner stays at second and first, but it is a sacrifice. 10-5 now. 2 outs, 2 on. Matt Olive will come up to bat.
Designated hitter number 16, Matt Olive.
On the scoreboard for the first time in their last 8 games. 2 away now. Matt Olive at the plate was 2 for 4 today with 2 doubles.
And Zayas sets.
First, Ryan Stafford on set.
Check second. Delivers home. Hit and popped up. Might be playable as Melfi gets underneath of it. Melfi grabs it. Goes out. Ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2 across. 5-run deficit now. 6 batting outs left for the Tommyknockers. Don't go anywhere, folks. Huge shout out to Perkins Restaurant and Bakery in Butte. We'll be back right after this. We are back. Tommyknocker fans, bottom of the 8th inning. Tommyknockers have 6 batting outs to make up 5 runs, if not more. Nick Hansen will lead off as there's a new pitcher as Joe Harris's night ends after 7 innings pitched. Matt Slowick, number 8, will be in. This is his second appearance for the Big Sticks, as that is called a strike on the first pitch. As I love David Melfi's reaction to that, as he was like, "Are you kidding me?" 0-1. Delivery. High inside, almost hits him. 1-1. So again, Tommyknockers down 5 here with 6 batting outs left in this ball game, and that's with a 0 on the top of the 9th to keep it 5 runs. 1-1. Delivery. Inside, 2-1. So the 2-1 now. Delivery. Inside, as that almost hits him. 3-1. On deck is David Melfi. 3-1. Count on Nick Hansen, the first baseman for the Tommyknockers. 3-1 pitch. Hit and fouled off. Full count now for Nick. As I said earlier, we had a post-game interview with Nick Friday, and he gave a shout out to his grandmother. Big shout out to her. So full count. Delivery. Hit and fouled off as he's just trying to stay alive. Full count. And now on the full count once again for Nick Hansen. Delivery. Hit hard right to third base as he caught it. As Nick Hansen is called out, as it looked like he caught that ball anyway. The umpire does not give him the caught ball, so he has to throw it. And David Melfi will now come out with 1 out. Nice snag over there by the third baseman.
Fans, let's have a big hand for the best bat boy in the league. Timmy Carney does a great job.
So Melfi, fresh count. As there's movement in the bullpen, Jason Krimlich will pitch the next inning for the Tommyknockers, top of the 9th. As Melfi will dig in with 1 out. Slowick on the mound. And first pitch. Swinging strike, 0-1 on David Melfi. On deck, Miles Hartsfield. But first, David Melfi, 0-1, 1 out. 5-run ball game. Tommyknockers losing their chances. Delivery. Hit and fouled off as Melfi reaches for that one, 0-2. Quick 0-2 count now. Oh, 2 for David Melfi, 1 out. 0-2 delivery. Swinging strikeout of David Melfi, 2 down. And that brings up Miles Hartsfield with 2 down.
Left fielder, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Hartsfield walks up, 2 outs. Delivery. Hit hard by Hartsfield. Gets down fair. As he'll go for 2. The throw in. Not in time, as that is a 2-out double with Mike Decker up to the plate. So a big opportunity here to at least crack into this deficit a little bit. 2 outs. Runner at second now. Mike Decker up. 10-5 ball game. Tommyknockers have to chip away. First pitch. Called a strike. 0-1. Oh, 1. Delivery. High. 1-1. To Decker. Decker, the newest Tommyknocker. 1-1. Hartsfield at second. 2 outs. 10-run ball game. Bottom of the 8th inning. Delivery. Inside. Great stop by Stafford. Some of the best catcher play we've seen all year. And now, 2-1 pitch to Mike Decker. Delivery. Hit. First base. Snagged by De La Cruz. Out. Gets out of the inning. As we go to the top of the 9th, we'll be back. As Jason Krimlich will be on the mound. Big shout out to Les Schwab, proud sponsor of your Mind City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back, top of the 9th. Need 3 outs here to keep it a 5-run deficit. Give the Tommyknockers 3 outs to put up 5 or more in the bottom half. We've already done 5 in the 4th this inning, the only inning they've scored. So it's clear that they can put up 5 if they get the opportunities, but nobody wants to have to put up 5 in 1 inning. So Krimlich at least looking to keep it that way. First pitch is a ball. Number 23, Jason Krimlich, is on the mound, pitching the top of the 9th in relief of Zayas, who only gave up 2 in 4 innings. It's merely 3 and 1 out. pitch. As that's a little chopper. Grabbed by Hartsfield, thrown. Gets him for the first out of the ninth. That'll bring up Wyatt Setien.
Second baseman number 4, Wyatt Setien.
So the winner of this ball game, if it is Badlands, would move to 2-1 and take the top of the division, as Mining City would be 2-2, as tie with the Saber Dogs and Surse Valley. Delivery. Fouled off. 0-1.
Third-year Big Stick. Played for him in 2018 in the league's first year. Did not play for him in 2019.
Here is the 0-1.
He went to
Delivery.
camp for his military.
Hit and hit hard and high as it's backing up, backing up, backing up. Grabbed by Matt Morgan. What a play by Matt Morgan as he had to keep going. Balls are carrying, folks, as that is a second out. Matt Morgan came in replacement as Lucero was thrown out, so they made some adjustments, putting Krieger at second, moving Judah Wilbur out after he had a chippy moment with the big sticks. Don't want to lose 2 of your starters. So he's taken out of the ball game, and Miles Hartsfield put into shortstop from left field, and Matt Morgan comes into left. And Matt will lead off the bottom of the ninth once we get there. But 2 outs now for Jason Krimlich, as this will be Joe Osborne. Outside, 1-0.
Not him anymore. It's Adam Sin, actually. That's now actually a throwing pitcher. Maybe that is still Ken Stewart. It is actually still Ken. Excuse me. It looked like Sin in there for a little bit, but now I watched
As that ball is low, as there's a wave going on here in Mining City. Shout out to the wonderful fans here in this 10-5 ball game, still having fun at Three Legends Stadium. These Tommyknockers look to have a comeback. Delivery called, strike 1, 2-1 from Krimlich now to Osborne. So 2-1. Delivery too far outside. 3-1 now to Osborne.
Thanks, man.
3-1.
Love you.
Delivery.
3-1 Osborne.
Call the walk. As that will be a runner at first. 2 outs. That brings up the 9-hole hitter, number 2, Alex Thurston. As the crowd chirps a little bit, as they've been a lively one today. Shout out to our Tommyknockers loyalty, as we are a first-year franchise and they come out and support us. Baseball and Butte is back. 2 out. First pitch delivered low. 1-0 to Thurston. As I said, Krimlich 1 out away from sending us to the bottom of the ninth, where 5 runs are needed to tie. Krimlich check first, delivers the 1-0. Inside, almost hits him. 2-0. So, 2-0. Delivers. Strike 1, 2-1 on that outside corner. I explain this every time the submarine pitcher comes up. The ball doesn't go straight down. It goes to the side. Anything on the outside of the plate should cross the plate because of the movement of the ball itself. Delivery. That's a strike 2. 2-2. As Jason Krimlich looking to keep it a 5-run deficit here. Fans getting into it here, looking for Krimlich to get out of this inning. 2-2. Delivery. Got him! As that's the 3rd out, as I'm sure that umpire likes the sound of the crowd cheering for him after this rough night. Bottom of the ninth we go. Huge shout out
Fans, the Mining City Tommyknockers
to 5518 Designs, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back, folks. Don't miss it.
Big supporter of us.
We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Matt Morgan leads off the bottom of the ninth. 5 runs needed to tie this ball game. 3 outs to do it. Matt Morgan, Hayden Brown, and Matt Krieger will be the 3. And if they can get on, we'll talk about another person. But first, Matt Morgan up to face the new pitcher, Kenny Stewart, number 3. Delivery. Oh, as he turns. Matt Morgan around 1-0. High ball, is there was not intent behind that. I know the crowd giving him some stuff, but that ball just slipped out. 1-0. Delivery. High, 2-0 to Matt Morgan. As Stewart has some speed on those pitches. So a 2-0 for Matt Morgan. Pitch from Stewart. 3-0. Really wish we had a gun, radar gun, see what he's throwing, because he's packing some heat. As these Badlands Big Six pitchers have been crazy good against the Tommyknockers. 3-0. Walks him, as that's a 4-pitch walk to Matt Morgan. Bring up Hayden Brown with Matt Krieger on deck. 5 runs needed with 3 outs here in the bottom half of the inning. Hayden is due for one today, 0 for 3. Once again, Matt Krieger in the on-deck circle, nobody out. Matt Morgan at first.
Trying to close this one out and get their second victory of the second half of this Expedition League season. Kenny Stewart set at the belt.
Delivery.
And the first pitch.
That is a strike. No, called a ball. 1-0. As I prematurely said that's a strike, I would complain for Badlands myself. 1-0. Same pitch. 1-1. As once again, Stewart has some velo. Can throw that thing. 1-1 now to Hayden Brown. Delivering. Strike. 1-2. So 1-2 now for Hayden Brown. Delivery. Foul tip just to stay alive. 1-2 for Hayden Brown. Crowd getting into it. 1-2, looking for something big here from the Tommyknockers, bottom of the ninth. And the 1-2 pitch from Stewart. Delivered. Inside. 2-2, nice snag by Stafford. 2-2 now for Hayden Brown. No outs, Matt Morgan at first. Kenny Stewart, the new pitcher. Delivery. Strikeout of Hayden Brown. First out of the inning. So Matt Krieger now comes up.
Second baseman number 2, Matt Krieger.
One down, Krieger digs in. Delivery. Hit and popped up on the first pitch, as that will be the second out. 1 out away now from the Tommyknockers, losing this rubber match, falling to 2-2 in the second half of the season.
Right fielder number 11, Carter Dabrinsky.
Dabrinsky will be the last hope. As it's my understanding that right there was the last at bat was Matt Krieger as a Tommyknocker. As he will be going back home. Delivery. Called strike 1 on Dabrinsky is 2 outs or 2 strikes away, excuse me, from losing 10-5. Delivery. High, 1-1 to Carter Dabrinsky. On deck, Jake Mastillo.
San Diego, California native. Played some JUCO ball in California before. Big Sticks manager Billy Tomlin recruited him to name the state. Goes over there, has a great return for the Comets.
1-1 delivery.
Just graduated, I believe he is. Hope to use this as his launching pad.
Called a ball. 2-1.
He's that one outside. 2-1 with 2 away.
It's again beautiful night here in Butte, Montana. Thank you all for tuning in, as these Tommyknockers are looking to make a 5-run comeback with 2 outs. This is the last home game for the week, as that's called strike 2, 2-2. Tommyknockers hit the road for 6 straight games, 3 in Caldwell, Idaho, starting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then 3 in Casper, Wyoming. This next 3 in Casper will be the last time we see the Spuds this year. 2-2 delivery. Hit over to shortstop, grabs it, throws it, gets it, ends the game. 10-5 victory for the Big Sticks. We will be back Tuesday as we hit the road to Caldwell, Idaho. Tune in on Mixlr, as these Tommyknockers are looking to maintain a competitive spirit and get into these playoffs for the second half. And they'll be battling the Big Sticks a lot for that second position in the playoffs. We'll be back, folks, Tuesday night. Happy 4th of July. God bless America. Go Tommyknockers.